Welcome back, sci-fi fans. When Denis Villeneuve wrapped up Dune, Part 2, Paul Atreides wasn't just a hero, he was a god. But as Frank Herbert famously warned us, heroes are inherently dangerous. Today, we're breaking down Dune, Part 3, analyzing how this film beautifully, painfully deconstructs the myth of the Muad'Dib. If you thought the first two films were tragic, buckle up. This is where the bill for Paul's holy war finally comes due. Let's look at this opening sequence. Notice the framing here. Villeneuve places Paul alone in vast, empty spaces. The grand, sweeping music from the first two films is replaced by a low, rhythmic hum, almost like a heartbeat under stress. 12 years have passed since Paul unleashed his jihad across the universe. 60 billion dead. When Paul looks at his hands in this scene, Timothée Chalamet plays it not with the anger of a tyrant, but with the profound paralysis of a man who saw every single timeline and chose the least worst option, even if it meant becoming the villain of history. This is the emotional anchor of the film. The conspiracy sends Paul a clone of his dead mentor, Duncan Idaho. Pay close attention to the sound design when hate speaks. There is a slight, mechanical resonance to his voice. For Paul, this isn't a gift, it's a psychological weapon. Every time he looks at hate, he's reminded of the innocent boy he used to be on Caladan, contrasting sharply with the emperor he has become. The tension in these dialogues is masterclass screenwriting. It's a chess match where Paul already knows the moves, but has to play them out anyway. This brings us to the most visually arresting sequence of the movie, the stone burner explosion and its fallout. In Freeman culture, a blind man is abandoned to the desert. But Paul isn't just a man, he's the Kwisatz Haderach. Look at how Villeneuve handles Paul's vision sight. The screen shifts to a grainy, high-contrast monochrome when showing Paul's perspective. He is literally trapped in time. He isn't seeing the present, he's remembering the future. But the moment Chaney dies giving birth, his vision goes entirely black. The track layout of his prophecy has ended. For the first time in his life, Paul is truly blind, and paradoxically, he is finally free. The ending of Dune, Part 3 delivers one of the most poignant character conclusions in cinema history. Paul Atreides walks into the desert as a man, leaving the myth of Muad'Dib behind to be exploited by his sister, Alia, and the religious empire he created. Villeneuve didn't give us a triumphant sci-fi blockbuster ending, because Dune was never a story about winning. It's a cautionary tale about the absolute corruption of absolute power, wrapped in the gorgeous, terrifying expanse of Arrakis. What did you think of the conclusion to Paul's arc? Did the film do justice to Herbert's Dune Messiah? Let me know in the comments below, hit that subscribe button, and as always, may thy knife chip and shatter.